Toastmaster, fellow members, and distinguished guests. My speech tonight is inspired on Winston Churchill and his power of oratory. Since the beginning of time, great leaders have used their power of oratory to win and inspire followers. They have motivated, given hope, and sometimes terrified those who heard them. I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. These are powerful words, and some of you might have already recognized them. They are an extract from Sir Winston Churchill's first speech to the House of Commons after his appointment. Churchill was very well aware of the power of the spoken word, and he used it to prepare his country at the brink of World War II. Although immensely privileged, he did not have a very happy childhood. Like many Victorian parents, his were distant figures. He was brought up by his nanny and being sent away for boarding school when he grew up a little bit more. He felt intellectually inferior because of his lack of university education. He also regretted the lack of practice in public speaking that he would have gained on university debates. Churchill also suffered from a slight stammer, so he set about his speeches in such a way as to avoid many of the patterns of the everyday speech that he found so difficult to pronounce. He visited speech therapists and practiced both words and gestures in front of a mirror until he had mastered his craft. And in this way, he came up with his unique style. His vocabulary was extremely large, and he loved to fill his speeches with inventive wordplay and metaphors. He was finally able to use his remarkable powers of oratory to rally and uplift the whole British nation on its struggle against the Nazi threat. On his address to the British nation, he said, "You ask, what is our policy? I say, it is to wage war by land, sea, and air. War with all our mighty and with all the strength God has given us. And to wage war against a monstrous tyranny never surpassed in the dark and lamentable catalog of human crime. That is our policy. You ask, what is our aim? I can answer in one word. It's victory. Victory at all cost. Victory in spite of all terrors. Victory. However long and hard the road might be, for without victory, there is no survival." Wow, that's powerful, isn't it? Sir Winston Churchill died on January 15, 1965, in London. On a nationwide survey in 2004, Churchill was voted the greatest Briton. My fellow Toastmasters, you have a great power within you. It is the power of willingness and commitment on mastering public speaking. I encourage you tonight to dedicate every possible effort towards achieving this noble goal. Mr. Toastmaster.